What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and today we're going to be talking about your silver cards and how to use them. Some people are asking, should you use it for training points? Should you use it for sets? Should you use it for MUT coins? Let me explain to you what you should be doing with them, okay? Now, when you go over and you look at your silver card lineup or anything that has to do with the silver lining, whatever the cards are, right? You're going to notice, I don't know why, I'm showing it as silver, but why is this guy up there? Oh, because he's a power-up. Okay, yeah, that's just something that they do with the power-ups. That's fine. Okay, so my highest overall silver is a 70, right? So you look at it, it's 5 training, which means you need 20 of them for 100. Now, depending on how your coin status is and if you have the time on your hands, I probably wouldn't go the route for using this for training points because I just think it's too time consuming. Okay, like it's gonna make it a little bit boring after a while. If it was really a hustle to it, I would probably tell you like, yo, listen, you guys need to do it, but it's just very, very strenuous and it's time consuming. And right now, I would prefer that you guys be grinding your solos and getting all your free packs and your coins from there right now instead of trying to figure out what to do, how much these cards cost and what you're doing with them. Okay, so I absolutely 100% do not want you guys using silvers for training points. Okay, I made a video explaining to you about the, using the elites. The 87 overalls give you 775. Lurk those. If you could lurk anything above that, lurk those. The 81 overalls give you 95. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain ones that you could look for in the auction house. I've already given you a video. Go into this playlist right here, how to build your MUT team for free. Click on the playlist or just search the playlist that I have for Madden 19, how to, several different ones for gameplay, whatever. This one that this video is in right now is specific to how to build your team, okay? So find the video in here about the training points and you go from there as the, for the cards that you should probably use. As far as excessive stuff in your binder, this is what you could do with these silver cards, right? I'm gonna let you guys understand. Instead of auctioning for like 200, 300 a pop, whatever like that, you can use them in these exchange sets. Okay, now, over here, right? This high silver to low gold player, this is pretty glitchy, okay? This is a way that you can really, really come up, or you could just get basic, a basic gold. Now, depending on your pack luck, you're gonna wanna be very, very careful with this because this can become addictive. And then also keep in mind that the rookies right now are a little bit higher in price because they just released that Saquon Barkley set. So you're gonna wanna make sure you don't put any of those in there. All right, the other cards, everybody is free game, all right? You could just put everybody else in there, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's supposed to be 3, my bad. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add the other ones. Always make sure that you're pressing square or X if you're on the Xbox One to get the lowest rated ones. Don't start with the high ones, all right? Just keep that in mind. All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to add this guy in, right? All right, so this is one way to use your silvers. That can make you a lot of coins. Now, you're going to see people pulling ridiculous things out of these sets, right? Also understand that you see how it was like 5? It's 5 for a silver when it's at like what, the 69 overall? These, they start at 10. Okay? Well, they don't they start a little bit lower. I think, what is it, like the low, I think like the 75s are like whatever. I think they're like 15 training points or whatever like that. You can play around with these, all right, and try your pack luck. Now, the silver cards have other value too. And let me just explain to you how I made 100K before I even told you guys about this. This is what I did, right? I went in here and I made silver tokens. And then I bought playbooks and I sold playbooks. Now, you're probably asking, why would people be spending 10K, all that kind of stuff for a playbook? Because it was early when the game was launched. I just forgot to let you guys know about it initially, but people are still buying playbooks because some of the guys think that you need a gold token for it. So they're just paying the extra amount for it. But they don't know that it's not. That you can just go inside these sets and you can use a silver token to pick any playbook. But that's between us, all right? We don't got to share it with people we don't like. Let them keep doing what they're doing, and we're going to do what we're doing. And then I'm going to show you exactly what happens with that whole aspect, all right? Let's just, okay, no, this guy's too high. We got to press the square button, or X if you're on Xbox One. Find the lowest one when it changes how it's listed. All right, put this guy in there, all right? Now, with this silver token, you can, look, if you have a lot of silvers, I'd rather you make a lot of silver tokens and do a lot of things with the silver tokens than to do, use them for training points. It's just way too strenuous. So now look, right? You go over here and right there, offense and defensive playbooks. All right? Now, just for like whatever, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the Bengals playbook because I want to use that playbook to experiment with some new blitzes. Currently, right now, I'm using the, I believe the Atlanta Falcons playbook. All right? But I used the Bengals last year and I'm probably going to start using the Bengals again. So I'm going to go ahead and get this playbook, right? Now, once I get the playbook, obviously it's auctionable or tradable. This is the other set. There was another set that people were doing it in. and they didn't need to do it that way. They were doing it in, was it exchange? Let me see, players, team items. I think it was this one. They were doing it in this. And to get offensive playbooks, they were using 10 goal players. But I believe that they updated this to give you those outside generic playbooks like the 4-3 spread and all that stuff like that. But even before that was in the game, people were using their gold tokens and doing this. Like, I mean, using gold cards and wasting gold cards doing that. So that's just one thing that you could probably, you know, use for your benefit until everybody catches on and then they know what's going on with it. All right. Now, how was I making coins from it? We're going to go over to my binder right now. We're going to go to type and we're going to look at where is it? Playbooks, right? And then we're going to look at Bengals defense. We're going to search the price for it by pressing the L1 button. Now it's down to 7,000. I sold like 5 of these, and I sold, what was the other playbook I was using that people were buying? The Detroit Lions playbook, because it's hybrid, and it has 3-4 and 4-3. I was selling those for like 12K a pop. So I made a decent amount of coins. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You got to just sometimes experiment, and I try to put the videos out about coin making tips, but sometimes I forget because so many other guys are asking, you guys are asking about so many other things, and I have to try to get it to you as soon as possible so that way you're not waiting. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like to wait, so I try to get to it. As long as you guys are respectable when you're asking, I'm going to always try to go out of my way to make sure that you guys get the information you're seeking. If you're being rude or you don't have any discipline or you're just an outright rude person, I'm going to ignore your comments, all right? And maybe you should work on that in the future to see, you know, maybe people will be more receptive to you. All right, so I'm going to use the Bengals defense right now. But keep in mind, this defense that I was using before, that actually came with it. Okay, so those are other ways that you can use it. Now, when you start looking at the cards that you want to power up, right? Like for instance, I'm going to go over to, I'm going to go to my power up screen. Let me just explain to you again why you should never ever, unless you need like only 10 training points, you should never be quick selling silvers for, training points. We're going to go over to not collectibles. Let's reset that. We're going to go over to program, and then we're going to go to power up. And I'm going to show you because like I'm going to be powering up a couple of these guys very soon. So who am I going to be powering up next? Let me see. Who am I going to be doing next? Okay, I already got those guys. Okay, this guy. Oh, what is Zach Martin's? I think he has like an 85 overall, but I'm going to be using a skip thing to do that for Zach Martin. Or maybe 8. Okay, let's look at AJ Green, right? When we go to upgrade, initially all of these slots are very, very low. Then you start getting to ridiculous things like the 70 to 240, all this ridiculousness, right? You have to understand something. Let me explain something to you. It's 5, okay? 5 for most of the silvers. Maybe you get 10 sometimes, whatever. Why are you playing around with silvers doing training points when you could combine those cards and then just do a gold or whatever, get 15 if you need 15, do the low goals to the high elites, stuff like that. You don't want to waste time, bro. Time is money. And you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, we don't have time to be out here doing this foolishness. So that every card is going to require a decent amount of stuff to be upgraded. I don't know why I still have this guy. It is no way that I'm going to waste my time upgrading AJ Green because the dude is an 83 overall, 83 speed. That sucks. All right, so 1,700 coins. It don't matter. I'm never going to do it right now. I'll just hold on to the coins, bro. Like, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Why do I have an extra Joey Bosa? Didn't I already upgrade Joey Bosa? Oh, so I have an additional one too? When did I pull this guy? This guy right here is worth the power up, man. Like, this dude right here, I would power him up 6 more times if I could. Like, that's how much I want to power him up. This guy is just an animal. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna put him on the auction house for like 6K. That guy has him up there for like 6,000. We're gonna go for 6,500. We're gonna go 6K real quick. We go 6K. Okay, hold on. Well, he's at 6,500. We'll go 62. Somebody's gonna buy him. The dude's a stud. All right, we got those passes there. 82, 82. Okay, all right. So pretty much what's happening right now is this. Okay, in order to get your training points, we're gonna focus on the 81s. We're gonna focus on 87s with 775, things of that nature, okay? If you want to use your silvers for other things, if you want to make your team look prettier, stuff like that, you can simply go over here to classic uniforms. I'm going to be doing probably the Jags. I think that's all black, right? I wanted to probably do, where's the Falcons? I think I was going to use the Falcons black, but maybe the Jaguars black looks better with the white. Yo, guys, fly me in what you guys think I should do with this. You know what I'm saying? You can use your silver tokens for this kind of stuff. All right. Now, these things are more useful to do because at least you look good while you're grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to look ugly while they're grinding. So you can get some silver tokens made, keep them in reserve, and then use them for this. Okay. So if you like the other colors, you can do whatever you want. But there's so many different things, in addition to that, using them for different packs. They've just unleashed newer heavyweights. So you could probably make, 3 silver tokens, make some goals with what you have if you've been grinding. If you have not been grinding, you have not been doing the right thing, bro. Even if, listen, put it like this. Even if you are buying packs, you still should go ahead and get some of the things that EA is giving away for free, bro. Like, why wouldn't you? All right? You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you just take it for free? It's free. Go grind and get the free cards. Ricky Williams, Master. These are the only 84s I have. I'm going to have to buy 84 because I need to get that. I need to probably get that. I want to make an elite token and see what's really good with it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this guy's going to be going into a quick set. Oh, no, this guy, he's a nat. I can use him for that, for this elite token. So I got to figure out what I want to get. Should I get a flashback or should I get a flashback or should I get a heavyweight? I don't know, bro. I might end up getting a heavyweight because they just released some new ones, and then we'll see what we could do with that. But like the flashbacks require 1 elite token also. So, every one of them is going to require a decent amount of silver tokens as well. So I would use it for making tokens to make packs that you can sell, interchanging them in sets, okay? Let me see, interchanging them in sets, making tokens, do uniforms, getting playbooks, turn them into things that you can sell, okay? Do not waste your time with training points. It will be very, very time consuming and it will start to bore you, and I don't want that for you, all right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and you learned something from this. Look how fast Joey Bosa's sold. He's such a stud, man. I want to actually depower him up, bro, and power him up again to show you guys how much I love this card. Like, I completely adore this guy in Madden 19, man. So, guys, go ahead, do what you have to do. Get your silver tokens. Do different things with it to make coins, or to make it or put it towards packs, heavyweight, flashback, stuff like that. Do not use them for training points. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.